There was a man who had a son. He bathed him, anointed him, fed him well, hung a purse full of money around his neck, and set him down at the entrance to a house of harlots. What could that son do but sin, right? Our rabbis illustrate a concept in this week's parasha with this parable. On the first day of Shabbat, 37 days before his passing, Moses begins his repetition of the Torah to the assembled children of Israel, reviewing the events that occurred and the laws that were given in the course of their 40-year journey from Egypt to Sinai to the Promised Land. He rebukes the people for their failings and iniquities and inspires them to keep the Torah and observe its commandments in the land that God is giving them as an eternal heritage, into which they shall cross after Moses' death. Every individual in each generation has a unique mission and the purpose of creation, through which one can sanctify the holiness of God, a Kiddush Hashem. It is our task to reveal this by choosing the good against all the temptations and obstacles placed in our paths. Through man's free will, we can indeed make our own contribution to the world, in effect partnering with God. In every generation, there are tzaddikim, righteous men and women, who challenge people to take a more understanding viewpoint of Hashem. Moses Rabbeinu is an example of someone who was prepared to sacrifice himself for the sake of God's people, Israel. So remember that God looks upon every little mitzvah you perform and every good deed with merciful eyes. He magnifies them to bring an influence of holiness to the world, guiding this world to a more perfect state. So it's truly up to you to make an impact in this world by choosing God and His perfect ways, by choosing good against the bad. I hope you have an amazing Shabbat.